If you're wondering what Upwork is and if it might be an opportunity for you, this video is for you. Hey, my name is Alec G. I work from home as a web designer and I make YouTube videos to help people make money on Upwork. All right, so what is Upwork? Upwork is a place where normal people like you and me can find work from home or from anywhere you want. If you want to make money while traveling or make money from home doing any type of job you can imagine online, Upwork is the #1 website in the world to get freelance jobs. Any type of job that you could do from home that you can imagine, you can probably find people willing to pay for that on Upwork. There's tens of thousands of jobs available, whether you're a musician, a graphic artist, a web designer, 3D artist. And actually, if you don't have a special skill, I made a video recently where I share with you 7 jobs that you can do even if you have no skill, no experience on Upwork. If you just want to work from home right now, there's these 7 jobs that could be great fits for you. If you're interested, there's going to be a link in the description where you can go check out that video. But you might be wondering, what is a freelance job? Upwork is the #1 freelance online job site. What is a freelance job? A freelance job is basically a job where you don't have a manager, you don't have a boss. You can work when you want, where you want, you can choose your own schedule, you can choose who you work with, what kind of project you do. Because freelance jobs tend to be short-term projects that you can finish in a couple of days, a couple of weeks, or a few months. You can choose less jobs or more jobs if you want to make a lot more money. You also have flexibility when it comes to when you work. You can choose when you start working, when you take breaks, when you take vacations, which days you work, which days you don't work. So you become in charge of your schedule. You are your own boss. You're an entrepreneur as a freelancer. Because Upwork is the #1 online freelance job sites, at any moment, there's probably hundreds of jobs that you could get. And so you can choose to only work on projects that interest you. Freelance jobs gives you control over what you do, your schedule, and your life. I remember 5 years ago when I first heard about Upwork, it really sounded like the type of thing that I wanted. At the time I was working at a gas station. I hated my manager, hated my clients, hated what I did for a living, and I hated the fact that I couldn't just go do activities with my friends whenever I wanted. And so when I first heard about Upwork, it sounded like exactly the sort of thing that I wanted to have for a career. There's so many cool projects and cool companies that you can work with on Upwork. It really is a cool opportunity that most people don't really know about. If you feel like freelancing on Upwork is something that you might want to try out, I made a quick step-by-step guide recently that you can check out if you want to see how to get started. I'm going to put a link to that video in the description and right here if you're interested. And with that being said, thanks so much for watching and I'll see you in my next videos.